Hi everyone.
Hi.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
My name's Barry.
And I'm Jay.
And we are Mitosu Crafts. So lovely. All right, so tonight we will be, we're going to be creating some more projects using the lovely Coming Home stamp set from the Trimming the Town suite. Did I turn the volume off? No, I didn't.
Home Together Dies
Home Together Dies,
will
that's
be
it.
the main feature of the cards that I'll be creating this evening. And yes, so say hi as soon as you pop in. Hi, Steph. And give us a thumbs up. And consider subscribing to our channel
Trying to put your teeth in tonight.
for more card making and papercraft inspiration in the future. So, yes, why are you laughing?
He tried to style it out so much that he got rumbled then, but yeah.
Yes. Yes. So yes, say hello and you'll be put into the random draw at the end of the live stream. If you are watching the replay, do pop in a comment as well, and we'll do another random draw on our next live stream on Wednesday.
Yes. So good. So we're going to be picking a winner in a moment for this card right here. So this was the second card which we made on Wednesday evening using the Coming Home stamp set Home Together Dies. So we have already picked a winner for the last one, which was Mary Butterfield, if I remember correctly. So Mary, if you're watching, you still need to contact us to give us your details so we can pop that in the post. But yeah, we're going to pick a winner for that one in a moment, and again at the end.
Yes.
So lovely. Anything else you want to add quickly?
No, that's fine. We can do the random draw. And
all
then we
right,
can
so we're going to do that right
continue
now.
later.
So that's good. So I've already got that loaded up. So the winner of this card is going to be... Let's do that and get that ready. So the winner of this card is... Oh, Joanne again.
Joanne, yay!
I'll pop it in the card, which I'm going to send out to you as well.
Well done.
So Joanne, they're both coming to you. There's another one which is on its way to you as well. So yeah, you've got another one. Got this one here as well.
Amazing.
So, which is good. Excellent. That's not the video you want to see. That's the video there.
Cool. Yes. So Joanne gets 2 of the makes we created on Wednesday. But before we carry on, just a couple of cards that we created for the blog as well as Barry's blog hop. So you've already seen this if you've seen the live stream last Wednesday. So this one was for the Spot Creative Challenge using Rooted in Nature and some sponging on there. This one was from the Papercraft Crew card sketch. So using the poinsettia petals, some letterpress embossing folder technique. And yes, so using mint macaron and smoky slate and basic gray.
Yes, Connie, I like that one as well. I think the colour combination on that one's really, really lovely. It's a lovely one.
Thank you. And of course, the fabulous Slimline DL card. So for, I think, American, it's called Slimline, but for UK, we do call it DL, and it's slightly bigger than the Slimline cards because it's a third of our A4 size. So yes, so this one is a square piece and then folded in half. But yeah, using the Life is Beautiful stamp set and baby wipe technique, and check out the video. Barry's done it for the Casually Crafting blog hop.
Yes, and some obviously, and you can probably see it on there, some lovely glitz shimmery effect on the birdhouse there as well. So check out how I did that on that video as well. So yeah, so that's that.
Cool.
We just want to quickly mention as well, we still have our TNT, so the Naughty Table Design Team all-day retreat coming up on the 27th of September. So that's that one right there, so which we're going to be, it will be back to front, so we should do it when it's down like that. Okay, we'll talk about that in a moment when it's down on the table and you can actually read it. But that is coming up, so we do have our classes available for people obviously living in the UK. and we have options for everyone living worldwide as well. So you can join us on our videos if you want to get up nice and early or stay up nice and late, depending on where you are. Or if you can't join us live, then you can catch the replay, because we will stream it all live to Facebook as well. So you'll be joined by Minnie tonight.
Minnie's camera shy. She didn't want to be
she's
held
camera
up.
shy.
Oh.
So yeah, so we will discuss that a bit more in a second once we put the camera down. So yeah, oh no, she's not camera shy there. All right, so we're going to move round.
Yes.
Good. We're going to flip the camera around. You've got Jay tonight.
We need the light as well.
Yeah, I can sort that out. There we go.
Cool. Yes. So this is the details for the TNT Design Team online craft retreat, and it is, as Barry mentioned, 27th of September. Available, open to worldwide, and if you're in the UK, the option is £70, so you get most of the bundles, and you can upgrade to the bundle of the Coming Home and Home Together dies. So if you do want any more details, email us at barryandj@mitosocrafts.com, or check out our Facebook page as well, because it's under the events there. So hopefully we'll see you on that online craft retreat, and
Or just head over to our website and book.
Yes, and I think can you hear us okay? It's just I'm aware that the mic is facing the other way.
No, it's not plugged in.
Oh, is it not plugged in?
You're using the camera.
Okay, I see. So for this evening, I'm gonna, as I mentioned, we're gonna be using the Home Together dies as a main feature. I'll just move this out of the way. So you get 13 dies. I'm sure you already know. And most of it cuts out the images from Coming Home stamp set. And you have some lovely hills with the trees, as well as the houses with the die cut center with hearts or stars. So I'm gonna start off simple card idea with die cuts, if that is a thing. But I say simple because it's just gonna be white on white, and I've already embossed the Pinewood planks on there. And if you saw our video, our live stream last Wednesday, I showed you that we had I die cut loads of these trees, the big trees. Cool. So what do we have? Sorry, where is the Coming Home stamp set? I think I put it at the back. So who have we got? We haven't even said hello to people.
No, we haven't. So
I'm just gonna say hello quickly while Spar's getting me stuff. So hi Sue, Linda, Jeanette, Sandra, Kim, Krista, Lisa, Gian, Duffy, Lynn, Carol, Kathleen, Jeanette, Gian, Rebecca, Wendy, I think that's everyone. Crowboo, I like that name, Crowboo. Betty and Denise, thank you so much for joining us. So here is the Coming Home stamp set. But for this one, I'm actually just gonna use the die cuts. And I will be using the sentiment from Very Versailles. Look, this is one of our favorites, and it's from the annual catalog, and I do love the script. The back you can use for the background, as well as the main sentiment, always thinking of you. So what I'll do is I'll just stamp. Can you give me the long block, please? This is the Pinewood planks. We have it as an old version, which is the dynamic textured impressions embossing folder. So I thought for the second card, I will show you how to use the dynamic the dynamic embossing folders on the new Stampin Up Cut and Emboss, because I know that the new machine by Stampin Up, it does tell you what sandwich you can use for normal embossing folder and 3D. So the dynamic is slightly different than the 3D, and it won't actually work with the number 4 plate. So if it doesn't go through, don't force it in, because we don't want you to ruin your big shot. So I'm just gonna stamp, or your Suki, yes. So I'm just gonna stamp this in Memento. And I'll fussy cut that later. Sorry, it's fussy cut. Yay! So a couple of ideas that I had with the die cuts, the simple one, I actually created, I had a different idea and it turned out into something for Papercraft Crew Challenge next week. So I will show you a sneak peek, but this is kind of like the same. So using the die cuts as your main feature on the card. So this is embossed. Our card base is the usual 14.6 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters folded in half, or that is 4/1/8 of an inch by 5 3/4. Obviously use your normal card base, and sorry, Barry was just showing me stuff. And this layer is 1.4 centimeters less than the big one, or that is 3, 4, probably half an inch smaller than the card base. And then basically the idea is just using these, and then we're just gonna highlight one of them. So I'm gonna start. I did have my ruler and a pencil. I'll be able to fit 5. So what you could do, when I'm trying to measure or like gauge where the middle is, I tend to use the ruler and kind of like place it where I know that the main 2 points is in the middle, or like it has the same distance, if that makes sense. So I know going back down, so I have 1, 2, and so that will be the middle bit of my card base. So that's how I normally do it. I use the actual ruler, but I don't measure it and then just divide it by 2, because that's getting my calculator out, because I can't count. I just use the ruler. So I don't know if you're the same. And when I was doing the other card, I did know that it was an inch from the left. So that is there, and then 9/8, no, 7, 17, 15/16 of an inch. So that's 1 minus 1, and then that would be the same. So that's 1 minus 1. So that is in centimeters, 2.5, and then 2.4. So that's where I'm gonna be placing these. So I'm gonna add the trees on it, and then I will show you how to make one of them stand out. Obviously we'll be coloring it, and then I'll get Suki out to die cut. So yes, so what's everyone been up to this weekend? We're actually gonna be off next week, and Barry was like, "What do you want to do?" And my response was, "Nothing, just craft." He wasn't best pleased.
No. All my plans gone to pot.
Oh well.
And it's his birthday week as well.
No.
Everyone are going to get that in there. It's his birthday week. He doesn't want to do nothing.
Barry's annoyed with me. Oh well. So for this one, I do have the Stampin Blends. So you can stamp it if you want to with the coordinating dies. But I'm just gonna do this. So I have Shaded Spruce combo and the Just Jade light. Just Jade. So we're just gonna add color. If I do it that way, it would probably be easier. Onto the card. This is just normal Whisper White. I'm blending it out a little bit more. And then the top would be the Just Jade. There we go. And then the dies. Oosh. So you could do it with the houses as well. Can you get me sellotape, please? Thanks. Or sticky thingy. Other brands. So yeah, so I'm gonna do the instant glossy die cut, and I know that that fits in. Just add tape, clear tape. That's it. Ooh, this is a terrible one. Terrible, not terrible. That's why that went like that. And we're just gonna cover that. So I'm sure you have seen Barry do this last week, but just love it. It's great. Right, I'm gonna bring in the Stampin Up Cut and Emboss, or Suki. Here we go. So all the the sandwiches that you need is actually in your base plate as well as the this plate, and it is numbered as well, which is great. So you can instantly know by looking at the numbers what you need. So for the die cutting, so 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Ooh, it's flying. Hey, Tommy, has Daddy not fed you yet?
Oh, no, it's not time yet.
Oh, is it not? Okay.
Right.
And I'm gonna have that there. Hopefully it won't move. I do miss the magnetic plate. I can't say that enough. Can't wait for the new one. Here we go. So you can see that it's shiny. Shiny, so shiny. Right, that's done. Here. So we have that one, and then the other one, which I put in here. So if you, I kind of like just did that by eye. So you can either draw a line beforehand and then cut, rub it off, or I didn't want to add this on until after, but the measurement actually, you probably didn't need to do it to do the markings, but if you do it tip by tip, and it just on there already, so that's why I didn't use that one. I didn't glue that one before. So let's go with this one. Can you pass me the embellishments and ribbon thing, please?
The box.
Yeah, I put it aside and then I forgot to bring it. Thank you.
I would put it on the thing, but we have a cat there.
No.
And then the last one. I'm liking the like white.
Yeah.
So a lot recently. So I did the Creating Kindness last month video, and that was white and black. Oh, it's okay.
Your food. Your food.
Right, we're just gonna cut this up. I was gonna heat emboss it actually, I forgot. The heat embossing tool is already out. Ooh, I'm getting stuck with that circle. Does he not want to do anything either? I am more of a homebody. I don't really like going out if I can help it. If I'm not working, I'll be happy to stay indoors.
Yeah, I've been whinging about you on the comments.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
And yes, so Barry wasn't. You did ask me, so that's my answer. But yes. And because I think it's probably because I'm not very good at organizing stuff. Or thinking ahead. So when Barry wants to organize stuff, and then he asks me,
And I got an honest answer.
yes, well, don't ask me next time.
We'll have a barbecue, won't we, next Sunday?
If you want to.
Denise Culp says you fussy cut like a champ.
Oh, thank you. This is it's very difficult doing it live. I normally take my time a little bit more than when I'm not doing it live, but yes, thank you. So yes, so some sentiments you can get away with just having straight edges, but when it's got curly curls, what's it called? Curves, like the Y's and the top ones, you can't really do it straight, or it's gonna make the strip too big.
You need to read Mum's comment that's come up on the screen.
Winch away, I am disappointed too, was looking forward to barbecue. Sorry. So there we have it. I'm just gonna prop that with dimensionals, which I did have underneath all of these. There we go. And we're gonna add some just basic ones. All of our seasonal embellishments are still in the box, the main box that it came in, because we tend to like keep it separate so we know what we need to use. And I'm just adding strips of these. It's too thick, maybe. No, it's fine. It is fine. And then, before we add that, Playful Pet Trim Combo Pack. I can't remember if I've shown you how I, like a couple of projects on the blog. I use black linen thread or black thread on the scrapbook page. This is what I use, and I can't remember if I've shown you, but if you just cut yourself one and you can take it off. Obviously, if you sew, you can use thread and you can just pull it off and you have black. And then I'm just gonna make a bow and hide that underneath. And mini glue dot. Open the new one. We finished the last one, which is quite good going. So I just folded that in half. Mind you, it's gonna get covered anyway, but if just how you can get the mini even minier. So if I'm gonna have that there, just have it there, and then we can take that off in a second. So you can have, if you don't have the green blends, you could always color your tree differently as well. But I thought I'll just keep it green. There we go. And then we're gonna cut that off. And sometimes I do pull it out. And sometimes I add glue, like a dot of glue if it doesn't go where I want it to go. But it's fine, that's fine. I'm not gonna sweat the small stuff, I guess. So finally we have the Rhinestone Basic Jewel. You do have green in the flowers for every season gems, but if you just want obviously the basic one, don't forget you can color them with your blends as well. So I'm gonna do that one. But yes, there is a green one in flowers for every season gem pack, which we use for our online class. But that one doesn't have the backing, the adhesive backing. So if you just want to use it really quickly, color your rhinestone. It's always a great addition to your into your stash, because you can color it any color. I tend to do it in triangles. There we go. Here. Ooh, top of the tray. There we go. So that's one down. So I hope you like that. So yeah, so the main thing is just using the Home Together dies. I'll set up the next one, which I'm gonna do in Sahara Sand card base. So using the same, I'm just gonna try and clear up. So I hope you like that one. And then the next one was more inspired by the houses that we've seen on our walks. So the color combination, it is slightly it's more neutral. So it might look a bit dark, but I'm using the Coming Home. No, I'll move it. It'll be on my way. Yes, the Coming Home stamp set.
This is a very funny comment there. It pops up.
I give up being creative. I'm just going to catch you guys for that. No, don't do that, because I mean, like, don't give up. Because I saw your wedding thing in Instagram. Though that was amazing. Krista did wedding decorations and yeah, decorations, and I believe you did some on invites as well. Yes, check it out. It's vintage, rustic looking. So if you're looking for wedding ideas, check Krista's Instagram feed. Or was it on your Facebook page? I can't remember, but it's one of the two. So I have. So this one I stamped in Memento, and I'm gonna color it in basic black. So I want the door in black. This is the darkest one, because when I did another colored image, I'll show you, and I colored it in gray, and I was like, why? That one was stamped in crumb cake and then colored in smoky slate and basic black, and I was like, why don't I just stamp it on colored cardstock? That will save me from coloring all of the body that I wanted gray. It will obviously have the smoky slate edges. Oh, is that Suki? Suki's not well. Oopsie. And then I'm just gonna use the light.
She ate her dinner too quick.
Did she? So the light black is actually quite, I would say it's like basic gray. And stamping it on the lighter color, it was harder to, because it colors the stamp image, so it was harder to be in more within the lines, or you can see when you're over the lines like that. And as previously mentioned, I thought of this as more of like a flat, so I'm thinking of kind of like of the union things. So let's see if my stamping chalk marker will work, because it was on its way out and we still haven't ordered any yet. We haven't placed an order, but we normally do at the end of the month. So if you are local and you want something small, you can pick up from us. So our class attendees or previous class attendees, because all of our classes are online now. So this one, I'm just adding white on the window panes, windows. Maybe take time to do it. I can't look at it properly because the angle of my head I would hit the camera. So yeah, so just adding whites on here. Can I actually, I'm gonna go over that. You can still see it, just for ease. I'll go over it. There you go. Yeah, it's coming off. So yes, so who's got the black Stampin' Blends? I do love using the black. And also if you're doing black on black. Right. Yeah, it's running out, but you get the idea. It's slightly textured on there, and then you can use the darker just to add a bit more shading on the top. And then blend it out with the light. Barry's typing away. I have the black Stampin' Blends. You're right, the light is actually pretty dark, like the basic gray. Cool. So yes, so easier way to color the house, stamp it on colored cardstock. And then I was going to heat emboss it just to show you the difference. I do have here, because it might look better with the white outline. What do you think? Ooh, I nearly forgot to prep my card. Just stamp it. Throw your, sprinkle it, shall I say, not throw. White Stampin' Emboss powder. Yes, so I've seen Barry just put, don't forget to comment if you haven't done so for a chance to win the cards this evening. And if you are enjoying yourself, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so. If you know anyone who would love to see us craft as well, or looking for more Stampin' Up ideas, do share our channel and videos as well, would be amazing. Right, I'm gonna hit emboss, so
Can you also mention about bonus days as well?
cover your ears. Yeah, I'll mention that in a second. It looks lovely, heat embossed in white. So yes, Barry mentioned about bonus days. So if you shopped with us last month, you would have earned bonus days vouchers or coupons. So you can, don't forget to check your emails for the code, and you can redeem that on our online shop this month as well. So do not forget, it's
only available this month as well.
only available this month, so it ends. So yes, don't forget it. It's free. Don't forget.
Or if we shop with somebody else, you can still use the voucher.
Yes. So the only thing with coloring heat emboss stuff is it will color the embossed image as well. So that's why I was in two minds whether to do it, but I thought I'll try it with you guys, and then we can all decide which one I can use. You can probably, I'll go over the white border. Ooh, not too much. And then use the gray, the light. For the roof. So I'm adding the dark first to see if, so I'm not having to go back in too much, but we'll see if that makes a difference. Once it dries. I'm just moving the card to what is comfortable for me, so sorry if you're a bit dizzy me moving it. But it just makes sense to do it that way. And then I'll show you how to emboss with the older embossing folder that Stampin' Up has, because I'm sure if you are a crafter, you would have loads of different embossing folder, and I'm sure you will have one of the dynamic ones as well. There. So I'm gonna die cut that, and then I'm gonna leave. Does that look white? Oh, I forgot about windows. I would probably just add lines. Ooh. For reflections, I would normally do like 2 or 3 dashes, but it's too small, so I'm just gonna do 1. Cool. So I'm gonna have the Suki again, just clear up, die cut that, and then have another piece of Whisper White somewhere. No, I have it. I was forgetting where I had it. So as we're die cutting, so we need 1, 2, and 3. As it says on there, using with thin dies 1, 2, and 3. So we have number 1, the main sandwich, main plate, and then the thin plate, and then your cutting plates. So 3 is, there's always, the cutting plate is always the bottom and the top. So there's 2 in the 3s. Maybe they should have said 3A, 3B. I don't know. Where are the dies? Why are you laughing?
Because I'm just looking at the mess on the table when you're going, where are the dies? Well, I know why you can't find the dies. Are you still looking for the dies?
Yes, I'm still looking.
What dies are you looking for?
That one.
That one there.
Thanks. Yeah. What would I do, eh? I'll be forever looking for stuff.
Mm-hmm. So if you could see the table right now, I'm going into panic mode, going, oh my god.
So die cutting. If turning the handle, it's actually, it feels weird, as in like it feels a lot smoother
It does.
than the big shot. So if you're umming and ahhing about this one, the pressure is we think it's much better, and turning the handle is good as well. So the dynamic textured embossing folder, so it is slightly, I would say, thinner. No, it's probably thicker, but for this one you will need number 1 and number 3. So one number 3 would be enough. I'll use the nice one. So I've got a piece of normal Whisper White card, and I'm just gonna emboss that. I'll go through the measurements in a sec. So yes, so number 1, dynamic textured impressions embossing folder. Such a mouthful. And then that will go through your machine really nicely, and it will emboss it just how it did with the Big Shot. Look. As I mentioned earlier, if you use the embossing plate, which is number 4, it's actually, there's a resistance, so I don't want to push it in because it's actually not wanting to go through. So that's how I use the new Stampin Up Cut and Emboss with older embossing folders. So I hope that helps you a little bit. And this is the die cut. So if you have the Pinewood planks, is still is available in the new annual catalog, and they've changed it to the 3D now, so you won't have that problem. But if you do have other dynamic textured impressions embossing folder, you can still use it on your new Stampin' Up Cut and Emboss. How many times can I say that? Sorry. So yes, so for this one, I had it as 6 centimeters, and that is the height of my card base, but I'm actually gonna cut into it. So 6 centimeters is 2 3/8 of an inch. So I'm just gonna make my own slats. So although it's already got that planks look, I want it more pronounced. So I am cutting in between those. But if you don't want to have it more work, or if you don't have the time to do this, you can just use it as designed. Ooh, Tommy wants to sit down. Don't sit down on Sophie. There we go. So we have Sahara sand, and I'm gonna add that onto here. I have cut some more already before we went live, so then I can just add it on, and then we will have, I quite like that. Which one do you prefer? So the embossed or not embossed? So do your comments now, and then Barry will tell me which one to use in a sec. So I'm gonna start from the bottom. So I'm gonna add that piece. And then add another piece, and I'm just gonna stick it down on the top here.
Embossed, embossed, be embossed, embossed, embossed.
Okay.
So it's all embossed at the moment.
Cool.
Embossed, embossed.
I'm making it. There you go. It might. You're right.
Yeah, sorry. We're just coming up with names for the cats because we've got the Suki and we've got the mini machine coming out. So we've got Mini, so it's almost like they've named machines after our cats.
Yeah.
We just need one for Tommy. And
Oh.
we've got Tommy Tombo.
Oh, I love it. Tommy Tombo. Oh, Tommy.
Yeah, embossed. Embossed is the winner. Well, it's just because you stuck it down.
Oh no, I haven't
Oh,
yet.
have you not?
No.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm just adding glue to the top. You can make it even more pronounced with whatchamacallit, dimensionals. And then after I've stuck it down, maybe I should have done a line, a straight line first. You can lift it up slightly. Here we go, nearly there. Not even halfway. Tommy Tombo. Right. I will lift it once it's dry because that's what's taking me longer. So you can have different heights. I try to keep it the same, but I can't tell. So yeah, so I do like the dark with the wood as well. But as I mentioned earlier, it might seem too dark, but I think most of the modern flats around us are like these houses, and I like the look of it. Is that getting wonky by the second, isn't it? You get a wonky slats, planks. One more and then we are done. If it's too much, you could always just have it the same height and then cut off the excess as well. Here we go. So I've turned it upside down so I can use that card base as a guide to cut the card on top. Where's my thing? So you can see that there's height on it without adding dimensionals. So just kind of like fold it up. So we all want this one. So I'm gonna have that on there. And the sentiment I'm gonna do is congratulations from Well Said, which Barry did give me. Oh, it's here. Well Said is another staple sentiment stamp set that we always use. So congratulations, this there. And this one I'm gonna heat emboss in on black card.
You got it?
What?
Black card?
Yes, it's here. Did it look like I didn't know
Yeah.
where it was?
Like you were looking for
got loads of offcuts, so I'm just trying to find find one that will fit. And because, as I mentioned earlier, it hasn't got that curly curves, I can just cut that straight, so it'll be easier. So prepare, stamp it in Versamark. And then sprinkle embossing powder. In the Stampin' Up box, can I get the petrol looking thing? Thank you. Yeah, right. Heat tool. Cover your ears. So this one, I thought there was like time for a new adventure as well, or something like that. I think that was from the wood, walking in the woods, which I quite like as well, because you can use this for moving to uni as well, because I mentioned earlier, obviously a flat, a house, so that's kind of like the time of the year for us in here. And trimmer. So normally I would just cut it by hand, but I get a bit scared during live. Cutting it by hand. It's too much. Straight enough. That's way too. Oh no! Oh well. Too close. Yeah, I think that will be fine. It's fine. Or what's it called? The punch. That's my punch. The what's it called? Classic label punch. Punch. No, it's fine. It's done now. It's okay. So I had basic gray as well. Cardstock here. I was gonna die cut it with the stitch shapes, square, but I'm just gonna add a layer underneath for this. So that is maybe 2.5 by 3. So in centimeters, that is 6.3 centimeters by 7.6 centimeters. And it's just so it will pop again as another layer. on there. Yeah, and then we can tie a ribbon on there as well. I'll use the Playful Pets again. I do love this Baker's black and white Baker's twine, and there's 10 yards in there. And in the combo, you also get the real red stitched gross grain. So definitely use this a lot in our previous online craft retreat with Playful Pets. So if I'm gonna have that there, I'm gonna have that there. I want something there. It would help if I take off the stickiness. So I'm nearly done. It's taking me quite a long time this evening. I did try and do 2 different toppers, but we all agreed with what we're going to be using, so thank you so much. Cut that off. And because that's got the bulk already on it, underneath, I won't add any more. So just add glue. I'm going to do it right over the edge. Whoosh. What is that noise? Whoosh. Ooh, we were watching Masked Singer today, and it's the US version, so please don't tell us who won.
Spoilers, because it's last Christmas.
It's last Christmas's one, and we've just seen the semi-final, and one of the was it the leopard? One of the leopard's clue was a blueprint, and I was like, ooh, that would work well with the Coming Home stamp set. You can heat emboss it on Misty Moonlight card, and you can make it like a blueprint. And with Comfort and Hope, I think it's got the grid as well on it, so you can stamp it on the background. But I didn't play around with the idea, but if you have time, maybe play around with it. Blueprint with Coming Home. Good for architecture students. I don't know. And I'm gonna have that there and that there. So cut that off. And slightly. So this one I will add actually dimensionals. So I hope you've enjoyed, you're enjoying it still yourself. And do enjoy the thinking process as well. Most of the stuff that we do create on our live stream are it's kind of like half planned, so we finish it off. So there's the idea is there, but we try to show you the thinking process as well. So we do hope you prefer that to see that, or if not, obviously let us know and we'll be a bit more organized. There we go. That looks all right. And because that is propped up, I'm gonna prop half of these.
Wendy's gone, how do you spell it, Jay? I'm not sure what that's for. Is that with your whoosh?
Whoosh. Sorry, it sounds like Keith Lemon. because that's what he does. We haven't seen that for ages, haven't we? But yes, so I don't know, it's just OOSH. Is that a wonky? That's a wonky cut, isn't it? It's getting tighter and tighter. There we go. There. And then finally, the petrol looking one is actually this one, iridescent pearls. Because it, look how shiny that is. And I'm just gonna add the small one. Actually, I want the big one there. I'm gonna half hide it. Not too much. You want to show it off as well. There we go. So it looks kind of like masculine, right? So it can be for anyone. Make it girly using different colors, but the idea is there. Let's see. Yeah, the embossed image. So coming home, pinewood planks, and well said, and a bit of playful pets there. And this is the original card, so don't forget to comment. Stay tuned, comment before Barry gets to the table to win one of these cards. I'm just trying to spread out, well, clean
up by spreading out even more.
So yes, so don't forget to hit that like button, and if you like any of the Stampin' Up products that you've seen me use today, you can purchase from our online shop if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, or the Netherlands. And if you do order more than £45 worth of products, you will get a free tutorial bundle designed by Stampin' Glam Squad at the end of the month or beginning of next month.
Excellent. So, didn't he do well? Sounds like a game show, doesn't it, when I say that? Didn't he do well? So, I just love this technique here, albeit wonky. I saw it.
I know. You can probably add a layer.
It's natural. It's natural. It's not a very good
Or make it look really wonky.
I'm not going to trust him with any building work, let's put it that way.
Well, I'm not that great with DIY. Not really.
So, yeah, you need to get the spirit level out on that, don't you? Okay, so I'm just going to check to make sure. I think we have got everyone's names in there yet. There's no new names that I've seen pop in. So, good. We're going to pick a winner then, aren't we? Yeah. So we're going to give away the first card. So we're giving away this one here now. And this one here will be given away on Wednesday. Yes, got confused. I don't know what day of the week it is. So there we go. So I'm just going to take everyone's names here. So whilst I'm doing that, Jay's going to chat to you.
Yes, so thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed it this evening. As I mentioned already, don't forget TNT, our blog as well. If you want more card making and papercraft inspiration, subscribe to our newsletter.
Jan's just gone on to say, Jay constructs paper and not wood. So yes, just as well there, isn't it? Okay, all right, so let's pick a winner. We're going to flip you round. Oh, no, you don't want to see our faces. No, that's it. There we go. And the winner of this card is going to be, drum roll, Delia again. Well done. That card is on its way to you. Whoop, 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 whoop. See, it is completely and utterly random, and you can win more than one time. All right, so we will put that is bright. That's the one. Oh,
Yes, so Delia, pop us a message or email.
but I think we got your address anyway because we've already sent you one, so that will go in the post to you.
And don't forget to add another comment on the actual video to win this card.
Yes,
For the
and we'll pick that on
drawing.
Wednesday.
And just to quickly show you a sneak peek of my papercraft code that inspired the card is this one. And it's double embossing on there.
Double embossing. Ooh.
But yes, so more pictures of that on Wednesday and on our blog as well.
Excellent.
Cool.
Lovely. Okay, so we're going to say good night or good morning, wherever you are. Have a good day, good evening, and we will be back with you again very, very shortly.
Thanks again.
See you later. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.